Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. This Chicago Fire floater could be the secret to Chief Pascal's character arc. Chief Dom Pascal, Dermot Mulroney, may be a newcomer relative to the rest of the Chicago Fire cast, but he is front and center in the current season 13 storyline. He's had to contend with the death of his wife, Monica, Katie Strickland, and suffice to say, he's not doing a great job. The promo for the March 26 episode confirms that Pascal is letting grief get the best of him, and it's compromising his ability to lead Firehouse 51. We have even seen characters like Stella Kidd, Miranda Ray Mayo, and Christopher Herman, David Eigenberg, voice concern for the longevity of his time at 51. This dilemma reminded us of another 51 character who came and went, Brett Dalton. Dalton, played by Jason Pelham, was brought in to replace Matt Casey, Jesse Spencer, when the latter left Chicago Fire. He proved to be an adept leader, like Pascal, and held down a leadership role in a manner that won over even his most vocal critics. Someone who initially disliked Dalton, like Blake Gallo, Alberto Rosend, eventually came to see the character as a mentor. We're not saying Dalton and Pascal have followed similar emotional trajectories. The former never had to endure to death of a loved one on the job, but we are seeing parallels between their tenures and the impending promotion of firefighters within 51's established ranks. Dalton eventually transferred to another firehouse so that Kidd could step into the lieutenant role. It was a considerate move, and he was rewarded with an identical role nearby. Pascal, meanwhile, is occupying the chief role while Herman effectively waits in the wings. Wallace Bowden, Eamon Walker, wanted Herman to be his replacement, but the latter simply was not ready at the end of season 12. He's passed exams since and gotten a better feel for what the job entails, which is a good thing considering Pascal's increasingly compromised state. We're not saying we want Pascal to be booted off the show, but given Dermot Mulroney's status as a TV powerhouse, we always had a sneaking suspicion that his tenure on the show would be brief. The character of Pascal, while compelling, has felt like a bridge between the Bowden era and what we feel is the oncoming Herman era. As such, we can easily see a world in which Pascal goes on leave to properly grieve his loss, and when he returns he's transferred to another firehouse to resume his career. It'd be wonderful to see him in a cameo capacity down the line, but we'd be shocked if he sticks around for the long haul and blocks the beloved Herman from sitting in the big chair. In the high-stakes world of Chicago Fire, where flames roar and emotions burn just as fiercely, every new face at Firehouse 51 brings a ripple of change. Recently, one particular floater has caught the attention of sharp-eyed fans, an enigmatic firefighter who seems to weave seamlessly through the ranks yet never quite settles. While floaters are a common necessity in the Chicago Fire Department, this one, in particular, could be the key to unlocking the mystery of Chief Pascal's character arc. Chief Pascal, introduced as a seasoned yet enigmatic leader, has long been a puzzle to his colleagues. His stoic demeanor and rigid adherence to protocol have painted him as a no-nonsense chief. But beneath that exterior, hints of a deeper story have emerged. Whispers of a past mistake, a personal tragedy, or a hidden vendetta have lingered in the air since his arrival. However, the appearance of this floater, a firefighter who seems to always be watching, always listening, might be the missing piece to his narrative. A floater unlike any other. At first glance, the floater, identified as firefighter Ethan Cross, appears to be just another fill-in, hopping between shifts as needed. But his presence lingers in scenes where Pascal is involved. He's there when Pascal takes a tense call with someone off-screen, his brow furrowing in a way that suggests more than just a work conversation. He's nearby when Pascal stands at his office window, lost in thought as if grappling with a decision bigger than the day's emergencies. The floater isn't just filling a shift, he's observing. What makes Cross even more intriguing is the way he interacts with the rest of Firehouse 51. He blends in well, offering an easy camaraderie with Ritter and Gallo, yet there's a noticeable restraint when it comes to talking about his past. When asked where he was stationed before, his answers are vague. When pressed, he deflects with humor or changes the subject. This guarded nature only fuels the suspicion that Cross isn't just any floater, he's there with a purpose. A connection to Pascal's past? Hints about Pascal's past have been scattered throughout his tenure. A cryptic reference to a call gone wrong in a previous department, a sideways glance whenever someone brings up a tragic fire from years ago. Could it be that Cross is connected to this buried history? One theory gaining traction is that Cross is the son of a fallen firefighter, someone who perished in a blaze Pascal once commanded. The weight of survivor's guilt could explain Pascal's emotionally distant leadership style and why he's hesitant to form close bonds with his team. If Cross has returned to uncover the truth about what happened that fateful day, it would explain why he stays close yet doesn't push too hard. Another possibility is that Cross is an investigator of sorts. Perhaps he was planted at Firehouse 51 to keep tabs on Pascal, either for an internal investigation or as part of a larger personal vendetta. If Pascal is hiding something, Cross's careful presence could be a silent reminder that the past is never truly buried. A turning point for Pascal. If Cross is indeed connected to Pascal's past, his presence will eventually force the chief to confront his demons. The tension has been mounting, and fans can sense that a reckoning is near. Will Pascal finally open up about his past mistakes? Will Cross seek justice or redemption? The moment these two characters come face to face with the truth, it could redefine Pascal's role at Firehouse 51 entirely. This confrontation could play out in a dramatic way, perhaps in the midst of a high-stakes fire, where Cross finally demands answers as they fight side by side. Or it could come in a quiet moment, late at night in Pascal's office, where the weight of the truth can no longer be ignored. However it unfolds, it's bound to be a game-changing revelation that redefines both characters. The future of Firehouse 51. Firehouse 51 has seen its fair share of leadership challenges, and Pascal's arc has been brewing under the surface for some time. With the introduction of Cross, the show has an opportunity to deepen Pascal's backstory while also introducing a compelling new character with motivations of his own. Whether Cross ultimately becomes a permanent member of 51 or leaves after his mission is complete, his presence could serve as the catalyst for Pascal's redemption or his downfall. Chicago Fire thrives on dynamic relationships and emotional payoffs, and the Pascal-Cross connection is poised to be one of the most gripping yet. With each episode, the tension builds and fans can only speculate how it will all unravel. Will Pascal emerge stronger, finally unburdened from his past? Or will the weight of history prove too much to bear? One thing is certain, this floater isn't just passing through. He's here for a reason, and when the truth comes to light, Firehouse 51 will never be the same again.